Welcome back into the Campsite RV Campfire Story Podcast. Week 3 here with the episode, Jay.
Yeah, week 3 already.
Yeah, it's every week we're trying to dig a little bit deeper into a few things and try to answer some of the questions you guys have been sending in. So we want to say thanks for that. We actually have a few more questions here we're going to answer later on throughout the show. But last week on the episode, we kind of hinted a little bit about some big news we got coming up. So yeah. I'm going to let Jason take over, and he's going to share that big news with you, with what Campsite RV has coming this summer now.
Yeah, so not too long ago, we were actually handpicked and invited to an elite core group of camping networks, which is actually the Route 66 brand.
Yes.
And that's going to tie into everything at the dealership. 10% off parts and accessories, if you remember. Camp of America, we touched on that last week.
KOA.
You're going to get 10% off all KOA stays throughout the United States. There's 150 Route 66 dealers in the network right now.
And that's actually in the United States and Canada.
And Canada, correct.
So, and what Jason means by that is, so even though you buy a Route 66 membership from us, say you're in Texas or Arizona or even Canada, any Route 66 dealer we'll treat you like family, just like you bought it from us. So it's a very nice network to be a part of.
Yeah, it's a support group, and with that they have the Tech 24.
Yep.
They have the Roadside Tech, and then they have the
RV Club.
The RV Club, yeah.
The nice thing about the Roadside Tech is, say you're out on a Sunday, can't get your slide out in, and every dealership is mostly closed on Sunday. Well, there's a number you call. They have 24-hour tech support that they will walk you through and try to get you fixed up so you can get to a dealership if it needs to be fixed. But it's a great package.
Yeah, we're really excited about it. It's just another way to reach out to our customer clientele when we're not available. We want someone that's going to have our back. So if you want more information, call and ask for Mark. Mark's going to be the guy that's kind of in charge of that. He's a new guy to the campsite team this year.
Yep.
So if you want more additional information on the Route 66, call and ask for Mark, and he'll be able to help you out there. So
yeah, and we're pretty excited about this. This is something that we actually had to be nominated for. We couldn't. Yeah, it's not something we can just apply for. We actually had to be nominated by 2 other dealerships. So
we were handpicked.
We were handpicked. So we're very fortunate, very proud, and that's kind of the news we wanted to break you guys. So come on in and check that out with us. So otherwise, we're going to get right into some customer questions. So I'll start first, Jay, if you don't mind.
Yep.
My question came from Shelly from Colfax, Iowa. And her question is, do I need to use, or is it necessary to use, surge protector when I'm plugged in at a campground? So the surge protector, what she means by that is, when you go to a campground, you usually plug right into the box. And they offer a surge protector that you can plug your camper into the surge protector and then into the electrical box at the campground. And what this does, it helps protect against surges, like a lightning strike, or if you go to a campground where maybe the power is very low,
right,
or if it might have too much power coming in, it can damage things in the coach. So my answer to this question is, yeah, we strongly recommend a surge protector for sure. People got to remember, when people come to a campground, they're there for 1 weekend or 2 days. They're plugging their cord in and out. This is something that's getting used every weekend, and people aren't gentle when they pull them in, and then they just pull them out, and those plugs get wore out.
Right.
So we've had a lot of people who, if you plug the surge protector in first, it'll detect if there is a problem before you plug the camper in. So
and I mean, really, a lot of these campgrounds are older anyway, so these power poles aren't up to what they should be.
Yeah, like I said, they take a lot of beating, wear and tear throughout the summer. So, but with that being said, I would say yes, a surge protector is definitely nice to have, and I'm actually going to be doing a product review on this here in the next couple of weeks. So check that out on our Facebook page for a little bit more in-depth information on that.
Yeah, cool. I'll go on to the next one.
Yep.
You good there? Okay.
Yep.
So we had a question from Carol in Waverly, Iowa, and she said, when is the best time to purchase an RV? Really good question.
We get this a lot, actually.
We do.
People come in, when is the best time to buy?
Yeah. And with that being said, right now, coming into the spring season, it for us, we call it show season.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we'll have like the Cedar Falls show. There's RV shows all over, you know, Minnesota, Wisconsin, the tri-state area. We have our open house the first weekend of April. A lot of your holdback units, you know, if you have any 18s, 19s, there's a lot of spiff stuff going on right
incentives
now through manufacturing to move those products. So really spring is the best time for the new product. Now the used stuff, spring and fall, a lot of people are getting rid of a unit, getting into the season brand new. So there's a lot of good used product spring and fall to get into it.
I agree. You know, especially up here in the Midwest, a lot of people store their campers for 6 months,
Right.
you know, during the winter time. So, you know, I always tell people, if it comes spring, April, May, when people start getting them out, if there is something in the used market that you really like, you better grab it.
Buy it,
because
right.
it'll go. Because that's when people get them out of storage and they start saying, I might trade something, you know,
Right.
upgrade. Or so I'd say the used market, the spring and, like you said, late fall, if somebody wants to, you know, upgrade before they put it away. So yeah, that's that.
I mean, it's a really good question by Carol, and we try to simplify the process. Everything we do is from the NADA book.
Yep.
We list on NADA, we trade on NADA. So most of the time, people come in and have an idea where they're going to be number wise. So our pricing doesn't change a whole lot throughout the whole year. You know, we try to honor the best price, offer the best price.
Yep.
You know, if you buy in April, if you buy in May, if you buy in December,
It's consistent.
you know, it's very consistent, and that's what the NADA book does. So we don't list on full MSRP and trade on wholesale. It's you know, it's book for book. So
No, that's a great question. So yeah, that kind of answers that.
yeah, wraps it right up.
We're gonna jump into actually a little story here, and this is actually a story from me and Jason back in 2007. We were just fresh out of high school, only about 19 years old, and excuse me, there was 5 of us friends who got the plan of, hey, let's take a little vacation. So we came down and talked to Dad and picked out a camper on the lot and hooked up a truck, and next thing you know, we're heading north. Yeah, heading up to Shakopee, Minnesota.
Yep.
So
Yep. And we didn't know where we were going, what we were doing. So I just remember the first the campground we pulled into was cement pad only.
And our neighbors looked at us like,
who are these people?
Oh, God.
Why did they let them in here? I mean, it was motorhomes, diesel pushers, you know, just...
we were a little bit louder than everybody else. Obviously, we're 5 19-year-olds, and
Right.
you know, it just got away out of the pad, and you know, we were ready to have some fun.
Yeah, and we did. We, you know, there was a casino nearby. We walked over to the casino.
Yep.
Didn't know what we were doing. Took our chances there. That ended like any other trip to the casino. You know, not where it should be. That was just the beginning of the story.
Oh yeah, you know, and there's a lot in between that went on. That you know,
but the weekend went fast.
It did.
You know, so what do? You pack up and say, let's get the heck out of here.
We're on our way home actually. Coming back, we're just north of Rochester. We're heading about 65 miles an hour. 5 guys in a Ford pickup with a 32-foot camper behind us, and all of a sudden we're talking, radio's blaring, and all of a sudden we just hear a boom.
Middle of construction.
Yep.
Full of construction. Cones, both sides, nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Drive all the way through. We ended up getting to the corner at Stewartville there, and we called Steve and Tom and said, hey, you're not going to believe this. We blew a tire. We need help. Come get us. Well, that was the easy part, because Steve told us that day, when you guys leave early in the morning, because it was supposed to be 95 degrees, and he said the tires are going to get hot, you know, do not travel during the peak of the day. Well,
you get 5 19-year-olds, you know, you don't listen to
we
your
knew
mom
what we
and
were
dad.
doing, right?
You don't listen, you just go with the flow, and you know, what happens. So
Yeah,
here we are on the side of the road on Highway 52, and cars going by just about 70 miles an hour. We got 5 guys trying to change a tire, so
yeah.
it was quite the scene.
Yeah, it was quite the entertainment, but here we are today.
Yeah, so that's kind of our little funny story. We're going to head right into the spotlight then. This this week's spotlight, we're gonna feature Black Hawk Park.
Yeah, and this was submitted to us from Holly. So Holly, thank you for your submission.
Yeah, she sent us a message and she recommended this park. I know her family. I believe has been going here for a long time. So Holly from Cresco, right here in our hometown, she submitted this. So we're gonna do a spotlight on Black Hawk Park. Black Hawk Park is actually located in DeSoto, Wisconsin.
Yes,
it's kind of a nice area. You got La Crosse north of you about a half hour, and you got Lansing about 15 minutes to the south.
Yep.
So, and this campground actually it's located right on the Mississippi River. And it's actually the largest public facility in Mississippi Pool 9.
Yeah.
And they have a lot to offer here. They got over 150 campsites, and 73 of those are electrical hookups.
Yep.
And it being on the Mississippi River, I know there's everything from boating to kayaking to canoeing, and of course fishing.
Yeah, they have a boat landing there. A little bait shop right there as well. They also have a beach, so they have a roped off beach area for swimming and everything with nice sand for the kids. And like I said, that is roped off, so you don't have to worry about boat traffic and everything like that.
Yeah, and you know, and I always like to kind of touch on pricing. I know their pricing's anywhere from that $18 to $40 a night. So right in the ballpark with everybody else or any other campground we spotlight. So yeah, again, check this campground out. It's Black Hawk Park, located in DeSoto, Wisconsin. Sits right on the Mississippi River. It's a beautiful park. Check it out if you're looking for another campground to go this summer.
Yeah,
make this one on your list.
Even if you don't like the camp, our family went there quite a bit, and we would rent cabins right along the river there, so you can rent cabins and stay. So if half you want to camp, half want to stay in the cabins, you can do that. So if someone's not into this outdoors type thing, they can have the luxury of being inside. So.
Yeah. No, thank you, Holly, for the submission. We really appreciate it. So that's going to wrap up today's podcast. I want to say thanks to everybody for watching. We'll be right back here next week to talk a little bit more about some RV fun stuff.
Yeah.
So again, if you have any questions or any fun things you want to talk about, shoot us a message. We appreciate all the people that have messaged us so far. So hopefully our answers to your questions made sense. So, but like I said, we'll be right back here next week. Thank you for watching.
Thanks, guys.